We are one nation. We are one nation, one people. When called upon to give from within, we come together and find that our capacity to help others is limitless. Here, we are fearless. What lies inside all of us is more than data. It's life. It's more than insight and medical research. It's vision and honor and compassion. What's flowing through America's veins is its diversity. The next great breakthrough will be found in each and every one of us. And what we find there will unlock mysteries, heal the sick, and eradicate disease. We ask for 1 million individuals to come forward and stand on this landmark in history. We ask America to do, once again, what she has always done: lead the way forward. We're one nation, one people, but all of us are different, and it's those very differences that will lead to answers for generations to come.
Greetings, everyone, to this National Baptist Convention, USA Incorporated, Hope Health Ministry, All of Us Research Program Kickoff Telethon. My name is Michael Miner, and I'm the National Director of the Hope Health Ministry. We want to begin tonight by acknowledging our president, Dr. Jerry Young. We also want to be able to share words that he shared on the day after it was announced that we had received from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the National Institutes of Health, a 5-year grant, $750,000 per year, to do more outreach for the All of Us Research Program. Dr. Young shared these words. He said that we are excited about this opportunity to expand the scope of our Hope Health Ministry. It's not lost on me. This announcement comes in the middle of Sickle Cell Disease Awareness Month. We hope that our outreach, education, and enrollment efforts will not only increase enrollment in All of Us, we also hope that it will increase the number of people with sickle cell and the sickle cell trait in this research database. And we do acknowledge the full support of our president, Dr. Jerry Young, and he's still encouraging all of us to look to the future exceptionally. So tonight, we are excited about sharing across all 7 of our regions, all the way from the East Coast to the Midwest to the West Coast. Tonight, you're going to learn more about the All of Us Research Program, learn some more things about hope. And not only that, you're going to see folks in action. Yes, we are following a social closeness, but physical distancing, as we actually see people who will be enrolling tonight, others who just enrolled, and will share why they feel it's important for us to be 1 in a million. I do want to give a shout out to our General Secretary, Dr. Alvin Edwards, and the chair of our Federal of Faith-Based Initiative, Dr. Alvin Love. And of course, our entire Hope Health team, who you will get a chance to see throughout tonight. Look, we are restreaming this tonight on social media. So why don't you share in your networks? And why don't you encourage people? If you had not done it already yourself, why don't you do it tonight? Why don't you become 1 in a million? Look, if you have questions or concerns about the All of Us Research Program, we're live. You can type it in the chat, those that are watching on Zoom. You can be able to share it on social media. So let's get started tonight. Welcome to our kickoff telethon. Let's all work together to be 1 in a million. God bless you.
Good evening, everyone. Again, we're thankful to God for the privilege here to be able to celebrate this campaign that we're on with all of us. And what a mighty good God we serve. Again, as Dr. Miner, amen, has alluded to, amen, our chieftain, Dr. Jerry Young, and our chair, Dr. Alvin Love, and certainly, again, Dr. Miner and his great leadership. But we're excited. We're excited about precision medicine. We are excited about all of us. And when you began to look at what we got slated for tonight at the breadth of this country, from Florida to Michigan to Washington, and the great state of Mississippi, Tennessee, Louisiana, and around Alabama, even for Kansas and Missouri. So we are grateful to God tonight to be able to celebrate what we're doing in the National Baptist Convention US Inc. And certainly myself, I'm Pastor Bernard Montgomery. I pastor the New Bethany Baptist Church in Hernando, Mississippi, 2002 by Hay Road. And again, I am the Southwest Region 1 Hope Coordinator, which includes Frequency Church, Germany, the Bluegrass State, Kentucky, the Volunteer State, Tennessee, the Magnolia State, Mississippi, and the Yellowhammer State, Alabama. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to promote what we're trying to do. When we began to talk about all of us really, we are all included in what we're going forward and trying to do. We set out with this campaign about 5 years ago as a National Baptist partner with the National Institute of Health, and it has been a great opportunity, and we look forward to promoting it and going forward with it. Tonight, we will share with you some of the individuals that are excited about being part of all of us. And believe it or not, I'm going to start right here in my home as I bring the apple of my eye and my apple pie up. My wife has a word to say about all of us. Come on, dear, and just give some in.
Hallelujah. I am so happy to be a part of all of us. And if you want to be free and join all of us, you can do just that. Thank you.
Amen. One more time for the household. Come on down. This is my lovely daughter, Jasmine. Come on down, baby girl.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here. So excited to be a part of all of us and this amazing initiative. Thank you.
All right. We'll continue to move right along. And certainly for the church from that good, amen, southern part of Mississippi, amen. Sister Hill, if we could spotlight Sister Annie Smith, that's who we're looking for. If we can find her, oh, there she go, there she goes. Tell them about how you feel about all of us and your pastor as well.
Hello, everyone. I am so excited to be a part of all of us.
All right. At this particular time, we'll put it back into the hands of our tech person, Duke. I don't see anybody else on this right now that is a part of the individual that I invited, but certainly as they come on, we'll come back. So at this time, tech person, we are back in your hands.
Hello, greetings everyone. From here, Hernando at 1775 Memphis Street. As you can see, we are here for this All of Us kickoff for this All of Us research program. If you're interested in becoming a part of this program, you can call 866-800-4424, or you can info at HOPE.NBCUSA.com. Again, we're here at the Hernando at 1775 Memphis Street, where we are a part of the All of Us research program, and we are excited about this kickoff on today. And please join in and get some more information. You can also join at joinallofus.org. So again, All of Us research program. It's an exciting program. I am a part of it, of the research program. I have already enrolled in it, and we have other members here, other congregation, community that are also signed up for the. That's right, y'all smile. All of Us research. So come on and join with us. It will be well worth your while. Yes. The National Baptist Convention, USA Incorporated, info at HOPE.NBC.com. Thank you. Y'all come on and join. Woo! Woo! Yes. Great.
Who's your pastor headquarters team?
Pastor is Dr. Michael O. Minor, First Lady is Lottie Minor, and we are happy to have them for 25 years and going. Yes.
Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. Greetings and salutations from the great state of Alabama, the home of football champions. And more specifically, we greet you tonight from the Magic City, the city of Birmingham, Alabama, which we know had a great history in the civil rights movement. I am Geraldine Moore, and I am one of the national trainers of the H.O.P.E ministry. I serve in the state of Alabama. I serve as the administrative assistant to our state women's president, auxiliary president, Sister Maxine Abrams. And with me tonight is my husband of 51 years that he has been blessed to have me as his better half, Alvin.
What a blessing. We're members of Blessed Baptist Church in Pratt City, where Dr. P.L. Lewis is our pastor. And we are members of the Alabama State Missionary Baptist Convention, where I serve as the president of the Alabama Baptist Labor Movement, the men's ministry. My wife and I have traveled the state since October of 2017, bringing awareness of the members of our convention about the All of Us research program.
Okay, thank you, Alvin. Now, in addition to Alvin and myself, we have several people from Alabama that will be joining us tonight. Some of them signed up in advance of tonight. As we said earlier, we actually began talking about All of Us awareness program in October of 2017, which was prior to the kickoff on May 6th of 2018. Our first person that we will have to come up tonight, I want to introduce the new Alabama State Health Ambassador, Sister Dorothy McAdory. Sister McAdory serves as the Administrative Assistant to the Alabama Congress of Christian Education Dean. And she is very involved in conducting and planning health education classes for church leaders. Sister McAdory, please share with us why you are excited to be a part of the All of Us research program in the state of Alabama.
Well, Minister Moore, I am truly excited, and to all of you, Dr. Minor, Dr. Young, everyone that's on this line tonight, it has been a blessing to me that when in 2017, when we had the grand opening, Minister Moore was there, and she just kind of spearheaded everything here in Alabama. And I had the opportunity at that time to hear about precision medicine and what it would do for individuals. All of my life, I have known my mom to take some kind of medication. So, and I said, no, I don't want to do that. And when I found out, oh my goodness, he'll have something just for me. Research is so important. It behooves us all to find out all we can. And if you want to find out all you can and learn all you can and leave your family some of their history that they will know about you and their family, join the All of Us program. I am super excited to be a part of health in its goodness coming our way. Thank you so much, Minister Moore, for this time.
Okay, thank you, Sister McAdory, for carrying us down memory lane. I remember that day on May 6th when we were in Railroad Park and you came by our tent and talked to us. And so we thank you and just welcome you to our team in Alabama. Now, the All of Us research program aims to enroll 1 million participants that reflect the diversity of America, including people who haven't taken a part in research studies in the past. We are different. We live where we live is different. Where we work is different and what we eat is different. Each of us are unique. This 10-year study aims to enroll 1 million people so that they can study more about our individual differences. Typically, people of color do not enroll in studies. Therefore, we may be taking medicine that was not specifically designed for us and our DNA and our makeup. So Alvin, what are the benefits that can be gained from a person who enrolls in medical research, and who is it that is eligible to sign up?
The All of Us Research Program is both for the healthy and sick people. People of all background, walks of life. While it is a 10-year study, people can withdraw whenever they decide to. No questions asked. However, we want people to stay in the study to gain more benefits. The more researchers knows about what makes each of us unique, the more tailored to our health, and that we can become better in what we are about to do in this research program.
Okay, Alvin, so you say that the more tailored our healthcare can be, then you are referring to precision medicine? Alvin, what exactly is precision medicine?
One of the things you can look at, even on the screen, these eyeglasses I have are for me. This is for my prescription. And when we look at precision medicine, another thing that I think about all the time is most of y'all have saw me. Most of y'all know that I'm quite large, and the medication that I may take the doses may not be enough for my size compared to somebody that's a little smaller. So precision medicine for individuals, the word comes from the root word precision. To be precision means to be what? Accurate, correct, and error-free. In the words of President Obama, precision medicine is the right dose for the right person at the right time.
Oh, okay, so I see. So it's sort of like if we had a target up and we had a bullseye, instead of hitting the outer rims of the target, we want to hit it straight in the middle through the bullseye. So through research, it will take the guesswork out of our prescriptions. It may not happen in our lifetime, but it would be wonderful for future generations. Let's check and see why others have signed up to participate. Minister Beverly McDonald, why did you join, and why do you think this is a worthwhile program to become a part of, Minister McDonald? Unmute yourself, Minister McDonald.
Okay, what about now?
Okay, we can hear you.
Okay, hi. Again, the reason I joined the All of Us initiative, a research initiative, is that I have children and I have grandchildren, and I'm hoping that perhaps something will be done, or if they have an ailment or a disease, perhaps there's something from this research that will help foil that, or the result, or help them as a result of this research. Also, as a person of color, we want to be a part of whatever research is uncovered. And no, I'm not naive. Two, I am a pro-vaxxer. So my mindset was, if there is a chance that this will help, I want to take the vaccination. I have the same mindset for the All of Us initiative. If this will help the coming generations, then I want to be a part of it. I am a woman of faith, and that I understand that faith without works is null and void. So I want to be a part of the work. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Minister McDonald. And we thank you for your contributions as we did travel the state that you were a part of our team. So we are so happy for that. We have also with us Antoine Moore, who is going to sign up. He was so anxious to sign up. He got started Monday night. He could not wait till tonight to get started. He would have had to start Monday. So Antoine, why were you so excited that you could not wait till tonight to sign up?
I want to believe that knowledge is power, that with the African-American community, it's just that we're a lot of times underrepresented when it comes to studies. A few years ago, when I had one of my annuals, it mentioned, my results mentioned that I was pre-diabetic, and diabetes does run in my family, and I want to do anything possible to help future generations of African-Americans or anyone just in general to help fight this disease, to see what we can do to help prevent it. Actually, one of my good friends, his ex-wife, she passed away from diabetes in her 40s. And again, it's just one of those things that what can we do to expand our lifespan to give us a chance as our Caucasian counterparts to live a better, healthy life and be a part of the research. Because again, a lot of people are not trusting of information. So I figure that the more information we have, that maybe we can educate future generations of people to have a better lifespan.
Okay, thank you. And you mentioned that in your physical, it talked about you being pre-diabetic, and diabetes run in our family. And my mom died at 59, and she had two sisters that died in their 40s from complications for diabetes. So I have a personal interest in all of us research, because so many people of color are afflicted with high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes. And so next up, we have Kamisha Quakes, who is also going to sign up for all of us if she hadn't already started her process today. Kamisha Quakes, why are you want to be a part of this wonderful program?
So I'm planning to sign up tonight because, like Antoine mentioned, data really is information. Data is really critical for problem identification, for problem solving, and it's a pathway for solution development. I kind of equate it to both work and what we do every day. None of us probably go more than about 8 hours without looking up something on the internet because it is a wealth of information and it's a data source. It helps us figure out where we're going, what we might be interested in as far as what we eat. And so I equate that to what I do on a daily basis. My team does economic analysis for power plants, and as much data as we can get is more helpful. And so, you know, we may look at 50 years of weather data to try to predict how to keep the lights on in the winter when it's critical, and in the summer when it's hot. And so if I think of my reasoning, my personal reason, I feel like there's no more important reason to have data available than for all of our health and the health of future generations. So I'm excited about joining tonight so I can make my contribution to building a database and continue that database that will identify problems, come up with solutions, and solve problems as it relates to the health of African-American community and others.
Okay, thank you, Kamisha, for that. And the last person that we have up from Alabama is Barbara Anderson. And Barbara Anderson, too, was a part of our initial team that started in October of 2017 and has worked with us to get the word out about the All of Us research program. Barbara, why did you want to become a part of this program?
Good evening. My reason for participating in the All of Us program is twofold: personal and provisionally. Personally, I have a history of diabetes on my paternal side. So I joined the All of Us program because I wanted to know, first of all, why my family? And is it more than just lifestyle habits? And what it is about my heredity, traits, ancestry, and DNA that makes this disease so accessible for my generation. And this disease can affect all organs of the body if it's not properly treated. So speaking from the provisional side of why I am participating in the All of Us program, I feel that this is a great opportunity to be a part of such a great research program. By taking into account the individual differences in genes, environment, and lifestyle, Researchers will be able to uncover paths toward delivering precision medicine. So therefore, I'm looking forward to the benefits that are to come, and I'm excited about being a part of the All of Us program. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Barbara, for that. And you mentioned DNA and genes in your discussion tonight. And so when you join the All of Us program, you have the opportunity to decide how much you want to be involved. Do you want to share your electronic health records? Do you want them to send DNA information back to you? And so I was really interested in the DNA part of the study, along with the fact that my family has several diseases. So I went on the website in All of Us, and I saw that they had published or populated some of my DNA information. And it told me that where I was likely from, what part of Africa, it pointed that. It also told me about foods that I might like or may not like. And one other thing that it did tell me that maybe I shouldn't share, but I already knew it anyway, it told me that I was lactose intolerant. So I already knew that, in other words, but if I hadn't known it, then I would know to stay away from milk products. So there's a wealth of information to be gained. It's not going to be just a one-way street of communication, but they promise that they will return DNA materials. And as the study goes on further, they have not finished with all of the things that they will share with me, but I have seen some of my DNA reports. And so that's very, very important to me to know about my DNA. So I want to thank all of our people from Alabama, and especially you, darling, that I blessed for 51 years. That's a running joke with us. But anyway, we want to thank everybody who has participated. And I want to thank you for your work that you've already done. And I want to tell you, roll up your sleeves, because we have a lot more work to do. If you have questions, I know this has been very fast paced. You can, there is All of Us National Baptist Convention webpage. So when you go in and register, we want you to see the page that has Dr. Minor and Sister Minor's picture, because we want to make sure that we get credit. I think Dr. Minor said it's a 5-year grant. So we want to make sure that we get credit for those persons who have enrolled. Now, we can't do nothing about the ones who signed up 2 years ago or 3 years ago, but going forward, we want to make sure that you sign up on the National Baptist page. If you don't remember everything, you can go to our webpage, nationalbaptist.org Health Outreach Ministry, or you can email me if you're here in Alabama and you want to have a more in-depth conversation about the All of Us research program. You can email me at geraldine.m@hopenbc.com, and I will be sure to get you in touch with Sister McAdory, so that between the two of us, we will get you try to answer any questions that you have. And if we don't have the answers, we will seek to find answers for you. But we want you to become a part of the All of Us research program and make sure that you become 1 in a million. Thank you.
Oh, wow. That is fabulous, Team Alabama. I want to share something that some of your former Alabamians, and is that how you say it? Alabamian? Some of your
yes, ma'am, Alabamians.
People who live in Alabama.
Champions.
Say it that way. Sister McAdory, who we just met a moment ago, she told me through the chat, she said that she joined All of Us at the grand opening at the Railroad Park, which I think Minister Moore mentioned, in Birmingham, Alabama in 2017. And she went on to say that she had no doubt that she wanted to be a part of a movement that to leave all of her medical history for her children, her children's children, and many generations to come. And she went on to say in another comment in the chat, and I should have brought her back up on camera, Sister McAdory, you shared about your a relative who was with you. Let me see if I can bring you up one more time. There you are. Someone was with you when you joined?
Yes, my sister-in-law and I were there together. And we went through the park, and as we listened to the program, and we answered all of our questions, and it was just something else. And so we both said, and our representative Terry Sewell was with us that day as well. And we both said, okay, if we want our people, our family to know about us, they're going to have it written down. And so we were just excited about that time because as Brother Moore said, I tell you, I'm different, and I know I'm different. But when I go to see the doctor, I want him to know that nobody else is like me. And when he prescribes medicine for me, I want it to be for me. And I want to be the kind of medicine that my body is going to adapt to. And it's going to be that it's going to heal me if that's what I need.
Wonderful. That is fabulous information. Thank you. So we have heard from couple of teams. We've heard from Team Alabama, and we've heard from Team Mississippi with Pastor Montgomery and with the headquarters team at the Hill Hernando and Pastor Montgomery's family. We're going to take it one more time to Mississippi, and we're going to go to Dr. Javon Marshall. But before we do that, I want to repeat our website. If somebody wants to join, if you're viewing, you can go to joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. That last part is important because it ties you directly to the wonderful National Baptist Convention USA Incorporated under the leadership of our illustrious leader, Dr. Jerry Young, who envisions the future. How, y'all? How does he envision it?
Exceptionally.
Exceptionally. Wonderful. joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. We're going to go back to Mississippi, my home state. I like to call it the dirty South, but I love it. We're going back to Dr. Javon Marshall. Let's see if we can bring Dr. Marshall up on the screen. Dr. Marshall, we're going to need you to turn on that camera if you don't mind. Dr. Marshall must be doing Bible study. We're going to give him another minute. We'll come back to him. Is that all right, Pastor Montgomery?
That's fine. That's fine. It may be some others that come on as well.
All right. All right. We're going to move along. We're going to move along. We're going to Michigan. Teresa Fales and Pastor Mills.
I don't know if you all can see me. I'm Pastor Mills. Good evening to you all.
We
got you.
Good evening.
All right. Good evening. Listen, I am certainly excited to represent Sister Fales. She was trying to get on. She kept having some connection problems. And so I'm just leaving Bible class, but I decided I would come on. So I'm glad I came on as well. This is my first actual invite or conversation in regard to all of us. And I am certainly excited to get this information and to be able to receive the information here in the state of Michigan. Sister Fales shared a lot of our information with us on this past Sunday with our congregation. And I'm telling you, I don't know about anybody else, but I am certainly excited to be able to become a part of this. I'm like others. I want to know about my genes and my health issues. I want to know about what I need to do to correct who I am and leave some information for my children and my grandchildren and great-grand that they might have information about our well-being. And so I am excited, Sister Minor, Brother Minor, I'm excited. It's all new to me, but let me just say I'm in head first. I'm in and I'm looking forward to more information to come in our direction. And again, let me apologize to Sister Fales. I don't know if she ever got a chance to get connection or not, but I stayed on just in case she didn't, because I wanted the great state of Michigan to be represented. All right. Bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Wolverine State.
We'll be M&E.
All right. BM&E.
Yes.
Ophelia. Sister Carr.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Ophelia Carr. I am from the great state of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, where the cheese and beer is flowing daily. I have joined all of us back in 2018. And the reason that I joined, one, because of my pastor, the beloved former Reverend Dr. Gary Levy, and the First Lady, Dr. Dessie Levy, talking about medicine. And when she spoke to me about joining all of us, the first person I thought about was my husband. That was back in 2018. My husband have a history of diabetes, high blood pressure. Oh my God, there's so many things you can think of. And when I heard about all of us and what it can do and what precision medicine can do for him and our future generation, I had to get on board, because I would like to know, how could this have helped him before he got so far into his diabetes and so far into his high blood pressure? If this was around when he was diagnosed, he would be a healthier person, not be on dialysis, not all this medication that he's taking. So being part of all of us is just an experience to help others in my community, help my family, they even help the ones that, like my grandchildren. I have a 2-year-old granddaughter. It will help her. So she don't have to be dealing with high blood pressure, diabetes. We do have that in my personal family on my side. But if she only have to just eat some fruit, orange every day, or just exercise daily, that will be a blessing of not taking all the medication that we presently take for high blood pressure or diabetes. I have spoken with an array of people in the city of Milwaukee County, about all of us being part of this great initiative. If you don't know anything, ask. If you don't understand why you're taking the same medicine as our white counterparts are, ask the question, because we may not have to take the same medication. Metformin is a common medication taken for, I believe, for diabetes. If we didn't have to take all that, why would we? So being part of all of us is just a great experience. But I also found out that I can find out more about my DNA, about where I originated from, what I like and dislike. As Minister Moore had said, I'm excited to find out additional information about who I am, in my genes and what have you. Being part of all of us is just something that everybody should be part of. And I talk about it on a daily basis to family and friends and to other organizations here in the city. I'd like to thank Dr. Minor and Sister Minor for having me be part of this kickoff telethon this evening, and also thank Sisters Teresa for asking me to be part of this great initiative that we're working on. Please tell all family and friends to join, because tomorrow is not always promised to us. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And you said the beer and cheese is flowing?
Yeah. It's always beer and cheese somewhere in Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin, wonderful. Oh my goodness. We're gonna go back. Do y'all want to go back to Mississippi for a minute? Y'all want to try that? I do, because I love Mississippi so much.
That state in the lower 48.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I think we have a Miss Mary Fenner on the call.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I know it's sort of dark. I don't have that much light. I'm in my house, and I'm trying to move around a bit to get a little bit lighter, but it's not working.
Oh, you're good.
We see.
Okay then. Okay. I'm Mary Fenner. I'm a part of the Oak Hill Regional CDC, but also I'm a part of, when I heard about this, I thought it was really good, because one of my friends went to the doctor, and the doctor told her she was prescribed a certain medication, lisinopril, and she was told by the doctor that lisinopril don't work for Black people. And that's something we don't even know, because they'll give it to us if we have high blood pressure in the beginning. That's the first medicine that they give to us. And this type of program will help us to know what it is that we shouldn't be taking. If more people would join and help with the research, so that we'll know that what's good for us, and not what's good for us is not necessarily, what's good for them is not necessarily good for us. That's it.
Super. That is super. Absolutely super. I love your story about the lisinopril. Everybody, this is not to disparage lisinopril because it works. It controls blood pressure very well. I'm gonna share a funny story. I'm gonna filibuster for a minute to just, I want to give Sister Teresa an opportunity to come back, and then we're gonna jump back to Mississippi to Dr. Marshall, who has come on camera. But lisinopril, my personal experience with lisinopril, and thank you for reminding us of that, Sister Fenner. My mom took it for years and it controlled her blood pressure beautifully. And one Sunday, it was actually our pastoral appreciation. And my husband and I processioned in, looking all good and handsome and wonderful. And I peeped at her to, you know, wink my eye or blow a kiss at her, and her lips were out there. And so I looked around again, and she was telling me, turn around, girl. You know, obviously I was one of the honorees. I did not need to be looking around. I should have been facing the front. Long story short, fast forward to the end of the service, they had gotten bigger. And I went to the pharmacy the next day. She wouldn't go to the doctor that night. And the pharmacist, who's a gentleman who does not look like us, but God moved on his heart. And he said, I know exactly why she's swollen up. It's the lisinopril. So we have to remember that research is done on the people that are available. And historically, who's been available for research? White, healthy, middle-aged men. So that's why the medicine works for them and not for us. All right, we're going to move on. Dr. Marshall, are you ready to come back on? As soon as I called his name, he disappeared.
Well, I bring you greetings from Horn Lake, Mississippi, about 5 miles south of Memphis, Tennessee, and just really excited to be here and delighted to hear all of the information and the opportunities for our people. So I'm really just soaking it in and just preparing to prepare and share. So just wanted to holler and just say kudos and thank you for the hard work that you're doing, Lady Minor and the team.
Thank you, Dr. Marshall. Can our director take us to Florida? Can we visit with Sister Brooklyn Rogers and the Florida crew?
Good evening, everyone. We bid you adieu here in the wonderful state of Florida, Tampa, Florida, actually, where our church is Greater Bethel Missionary Baptist Church. Our pastor is Reverend Dr. Brett Snowden, and we just would like to welcome you to our All of Us telethon. I do have two young ladies with me. I have Deaconess Diane Scott, and I have Deaconess Ann Rudolph, who is with me now. They are actually, here we are, Deaconess Ann Rudolph and Deaconess Scott. They are also our health ambassadors here in Tampa, and they've also looked into filling out the information for all of us. So how are you? When we think about all of us, as Minister Moore stated, we think of precision medicine, we think of precise medicine. And when you think of precise medicine, this healthcare is based upon our individual need, us as individuals. So, and some of those factors taking place like where you live. So like here in Florida, I know I'm not a Floridian, I'm a New Yorker. That's where Brooklyn comes from. But we know Florida, they like seafood. We know in New York, we like pizza and hot dogs. So it just depends on where you live, what you like to do, and your family health history. Now, All of Us is a large research program where the goal is focused on researchers to understand like why we get sick or how we stay healthy. And this information actually, what we look for in this is we look for your eating habits, we look for your health habits, we look for what you do, your normal routines, like what do you eat breakfast in the morning? Do you snack in the afternoon? Those type of habits is what we're looking for. And with this, actually, what researchers are looking for is a pattern. So basically it can assist people on their health. Now you ask once again, how can I join all of us. But there's 3 ways you can join all of us. You can actually, once again, visit our website at www.joinallofus.org/NBCUSA, or you can call 866-800-4432, or you can do the All of Us app, which you can also be able to fill out that information as well. So once again, we thank you. We appreciate all of your assistance, and we look forward to assisting you with any type of health, body, mind, and soul. But All of Us is catered to those who are looking to assist us with healthy habits. And that's what we're looking for as African Americans, to produce healthy habits in our congregation, in our community, and to pass this information on, because we know positive energy brings positive vibrations, which causes positive waves, which causes happiness, right? So that's what we're representing here in Florida. I am also the health regional coordinator for Southeast, and my states are Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. So if you know anyone in those states who would like to participate, who's part of the National Baptist Convention USA, please feel free to give them my information. I will love to assist them and work with them. Thank you so much.
Digging this Rudolph or Digging the Sky, would y'all like to say at least hello? Unmute yourself.
Good evening. I'm Deaconess Diane Scott, and I am honored to join you this evening. I was honored when our secretary of our church, administrative assistant Brooklyn Rogers, pulled me aside and spoke to me and invited me to be part of you. I look forward to growing and learning. And I too am not a native Floridian. I am from the fabulous state of Michigan. So those who are from Michigan, hey Michiganders. But I'm here in Florida. And as Brooklyn elaborated, we have to look at mind, body, soul, spirit. They're all interconnected for our health. And I would just like to use this quote that says, after all, it is our attitude toward life that brings us joy in living. So if we can get our attitude right about our health and what's going on, then we'll find more joy in life, because we won't be on these medications. We won't have to take money that could be used for spiritual growth and maybe blessing others, because we're using it on medicines. And we'll be able to find more joy in life because we won't be subjected to numerous doctor's appointments and procedures and being housebound. So let's change our attitude. Let's make it infectious to others, and then we'll all see the joys in living. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. And I am excited because I see all the excitement on all of your faces, all these smiles and all these thoughts and all these plans for all of us. And I think that's a great name, because when we look, we see us. And
Yes.
That is exciting for me. And to hear about the medications, I know all of us have grown up with seeing our parents take medications. We've been prescribed medicines that we take and we have to take and think we have to take. And then we look and we see the side effects of them, and we're kind of discouraged, but we continue to do it because we feel that it's helping us, because that's what our doctors tell us. But I am excited to be part of this. And I would just like to say, as everyone is so proud of their area, we call our area Tampa Bay. We're in Tampa, but we're the area of champions. I see some of you laughing, but Tampa Bay is where we are. We have our Super Bowl. We have our Super Bowl team. We have our World Series champions. We have our hockey champions. So we're calling ourselves Champa Bay, which is what we're excited about. So we will all work together. Those of you that's going boo, 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 sorry about that. But we are so excited to work together and so excited about this name, All of Us, because we are including all of us. And as we said, our those that have gone before us, and we're doing it for our children and our grandchildren and generations after us. Thank you.
Team Florida, that was absolutely positively fabulous down there in sunny Florida, and everybody else is getting some rain and some strange weather. You all are blessed to live in a great climate. Everybody, y'all are just making me so excited about All of Us research. So for our viewing audience, I want to remind everybody, if you are ready to join, and hopefully your heart has been pricked, hopefully you are excited and ready to make that move, it is joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. And guys, you're going to even enjoy the little process, the little characters that they have on the screen when you're joining will even be amusing and interesting as you're going through the process. I want to say this to our viewers on Facebook and YouTube and other places. We are not speaking against medicine. We know that God empowers the doctors and the nurses and all of the people that have to serve as our providers. But what we are saying is that we want to make sure that the medicine we get is right for us. And if there's ways to avoid it, if there's ways to make that medication, that pill or that injection, we want to use those ways to make those things the last resort. So we want to know what we need to be attacking from the front end and get on top of it by participating in programs like this. Again, joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. Pastor Montgomery, do you have anyone else on your end that I need to bring up at this moment before we move on to Texas?
No, not at this time. Not at
The
this
great state of Texas. Oh, and let me do this. Let me go back to Michigan. I think I said the Wolverine state while Pastor Mills was speaking. And now his convention, let me clarify what I said. His convention is the BME state convention. BME state convention. When I said Wolverine, I was talking about the state motto, the Wolverine. But his convention is BME state convention. All right, let's go to Texas.
Right.
Oh, Lord. They probably got their cowboy boots on and their hats.
Well, we have a group that represents the Southwest Region 2 area, and that includes Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, and the Caribbean. And we do have representatives on who are actually from Texas. We have and who have actually joined. Now, believe it or not, our Texas reps want me to do the talking. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But they have joined, and they do want you to know the importance of what joining all of us means. It is about the future of health that begins with us, because we are making a difference today for our future. Now, we also have new health ambassadors who have, during the course of the training, found out more information about the All of Us research program and decided to join. So we have Ms. Joy Randall. We also have Sean Cooper. We have Arkansas represented tonight. Woohoo! And Dr. Bass, thank you, and Dr. Cheryl Stewart. We want to thank Arkansas, and then, of course, give Dr. Bass a chance to speak on behalf of Southwest Region 2 and, of course, Arkansas, of why he chose to join all of us. Dr. Bass?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
All right, we thank Sister Carper for this opportunity to speak. And Dr. Stewart, I'm sitting in for proxy for Dr. Cheryl Stewart. She's our state director here in Arkansas. And so we are excited to be a part of this on tonight. We thank God for Dr. Montgomery and Sister Campbell. They've been adamant with us about joining all of us, and we have not joined yet, other than we actually started today. But it is a program that we've been pushing in our district association. I'm Congress president, and the health division happens to fall under the Congress. And so this is the beginning of something new for us. We have several people who are sitting in on tonight. Our Bible class was actually tonight at 6 o'clock. So I asked the members to actually transition. So instead of having Bible study, we made this our Bible study. So we're excited and we look forward to learning all that we can learn. I do have underlying conditions, and I would like to know what part of Africa I'm from as well. And so, sometimes it's not what we know, is what we don't know. And I think that God desires for us to not only educate our people, both from a religious standpoint, but also in health education as well. So we're hoping that this is the beginning of something great for us, and we look forward to partnering with this program and doing all we can to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you. And we also have our very own Dean, Ethel Stewart. She is on the phone, but she represents both DeRidder, Louisiana and Texas. She is on the phone. I'm not sure if
she can do *6.
Yeah, *6 to get her.
*6, Dean Stafford. Are you able to do *6? Hello?
Go right ahead. Go ahead, Dean Stafford.
I just want to say I'm just proud to be a part of all of us. And it's a really good thing to be a part of. Enjoy. Loving the conversation.
You wait on worshipable?
I heard her speaking, but we do want to remember that being a part of all of us and a part of Hope helps us to make a difference in what we are doing for our future generations. I also want to acknowledge my pastor, Pastor Rory L. Thompson of the Greater First Baptist Church, who would have been on. He had some situations taking place here in Houston. We are I guess lifted from a tornado watch. So we want to thank all of those from Texas, from Louisiana, from Arkansas. We are still looking for the Caribbean who have joined us, but we are getting closer to the 1 million people, because as we participate in the NBCUSA Hope All of Us Enrollment Telethon today, that is getting us closer. And so those who may not know that you can actually find out more information online at the joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. Please check it out and consider being a part of not only just Join All of Us, but a part of Hope Health Ambassadors. We want you to be a part of the entire program, and that does include all of us. Those who are on the line from Arkansas and from Texas, thank you again. If for any reason you couldn't hit the *6, to at least say hello and let them know that you are, and continue to join and encourage people to join all of us.
Can you hear me now, Linda?
Harper.
Yes, I see. Okay, I hear Sister Sharon Hawkins. She's going to, yes, she's going to let us know why she chose to join all of us. Okay, Sharon. Can you unmute
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, I'm Hawkins, and I joined all of us, one, because I have a medical background in nursing, and also very passionate about healthcare and the condition of our people, knowing that we can change how we are treated from doctors and nurses and staying out of the nursing homes and hospital as much as possible.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And then I just want to end with this. Southwest Region 2, we want to continue to spread the word and encourage enrollment with the HOPE and All of Us research program, because that effort will help us to take health and our health to a higher elevation for all of us. So let's remember, please, if you will, check out the joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. Check out the resources. Make your decision, because it is a personal decision, but we encourage you to be a part of the All of Us research program and health ambassadors within the HOPE ministry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sister Carper. I think we had one more person from Arkansas to join a moment ago. Sister LaShamanique. I don't know if she wanted to speak or not, but she told me in the chat that she was present, and we want to give her a chance if she wants to talk.
Okay.
I think she accidentally logged into the wrong panel. She's just a attendee.
Okay. Well, our attendees, if they want to speak, I can promote them to panelists, because we want to hear from anybody who wants to talk.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
That is fine if she would like to.
And
No, I'm fine, thank you.
okay. And then I also see Sister Everett from Arkansas, and she's saying that she's learned so much. And then just a shout out to Dr. Cheryl Stewart for working with me and with Dr. Bass, because she said Arkansas will be part of HOPE in making sure that we get more health ambassadors. So thank you, Dr. Stewart. Thank you, Dr. Bass.
Thank you, Sister Carper. I'm going to deviate a little bit from what we have on our schedule, Sister Carper. You have done a great job of bringing attention to HOPE. So if I can go back to Pastor Montgomery for just a moment, if he's able to give us just some general information about what HOPE is and what we do in HOPE. We do a whole lot of things other than just the All of Us research. I'm gonna let him just give us a little quick once over about what HOPE is, what it stands for, and what are we talking about? We keep talking about health ambassadors. We know we're ambassadors for Christ, but what is a health ambassador, Pastor Montgomery?
Thank you, Sister Minor. HOPE is health, outreach, prevention, education. And in the HOPE curriculum, there's 3 modules. And certainly we don't have the time to go through all the modules, but certainly what HOPE, the curriculum does, it allows us from the breadth of this country to have a curriculum. And with the curriculum, we can develop or add to your health ministry, not only to your health ministry, but for the congregation, but we can do things in the community. That's what the HOPE curriculum is all about. Certainly, we've had an opportunity to be able to share at this particular time. We have health ambassadors in 26, 27 states. And so we love for you guys to continue to assist us so that we may be able to get that curriculum to you on the 18th and the 19th of November. We will have training. So certainly get in touch with myself or Dr. Minor or one of your coordinators so that you can be part of this great curriculum. Again, November the 18th and the 19th of November, so that we can get you going in the direction with precision medicine and also with HOPE.
Oh, super. Thank you for sharing. So now we know exactly what a health ambassador is, and we know what HOPE is. We know what HOPE, we know a body of believers. Our hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness, but we also talk about HOPE in the sense of keeping us healthy. Health, outreach, prevention education. All right, we're gonna go to Louisiana. Louisiana, as my husband likes to call it, LA, for the ones that are in lower. I'm sorry,
Good
that's
evening
Alabama.
from
Go ahead, Sister Nettie.
the land of Lanyap, the state of Louisiana. We're so glad to participate with you this evening. My name is Nettie Johnson. I'm a health educator, a self-care strategist, and the National Physical Fitness Coordinator of the National Baptist Convention Hope Health Ministry. Sister Ellen and I from Team Louisiana, we are grateful to be able to share with you today about a really important program that can truly help change the direction and the future of health. We down in Louisiana, since the All of Us program started and the National Baptist Convention got involved, we've been very grateful to have such wonderful participation down here in Louisiana. And we want to thank from the Louisiana Missionary Baptist Association, Reverend Alexander and Dr. Zeno, as well as Dr. Leo D. Cyrus Sr., my pastor and the president of the Greater Louisiana Baptist Convention. They have all been extremely supportive of this important health ministry outreach and have really given us the opportunity and other health ambassadors across the state to share with congregations and conventions about this wonderful program, and we are so thankful for this opportunity. One of the things that I just really want to lift about this program that is so important is that, you know, knowledge is powerful, right? Our people perish for lack of knowledge, and this is an opportunity for particularly African Americans to have a seat at the table as medical advances and breakthroughs are being made by contributing information about our uniquenesses that can add to this research, this discussion, to preventative treatments, as well as therapies. And one of the things that's so important about this program is not only is information going into this database that can help researchers to create more effective, curated treatments and preventative services, but it also can give us information about ourselves. As a participant, we can get all kinds of information about things like our ancestry, our traits, certain health-related DNA results that we can then share with our health providers that can help us to be better stewards of our own health. But I really want to just give an encouragement for the parents or the grandparents or any people that are really focused and have a heart for not only our personal individual health, but for the health legacy, what we pass down to other generations, be them our children. And you know, when we think about it, all children are our children, right? What is coming up for future generations? Because participation in this program can help us to leave a more healthier legacy for generations to come. You know, it has been said that when white America catches a cold, Black America gets pneumonia. We've certainly seen this to play out with the COVID situation. And they also have said that if we do not turn this tide, if we don't make some changes, our children will not have a life expectancy as long as ours. That's the trajectory that we are on. And our participation can help shift that. It can help give answers, information, breakthroughs that can change that for future generations. And it can also help us to close some of the gaps in health disparities so that all of our people can understand and can achieve and live in good health. So I really just want to encourage you to find out more. Again, we've been blessed to share about it quite a bit here in Louisiana. And as things prayerfully are starting to come together where we can start to come together more in person, we look forward to more activities to actually share more about this program and give you the opportunity to engage. But here's the great thing. Ministry doesn't stop. You can still sign up even though we are not necessarily together. If you just go on over to joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. Once again, the address is joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. USA. You'll come to this page that starts off with a picture of our faithful and dedicated leaders, Dr. and Sister Minor. And then when you scroll down, there's information here that shows you exactly how you can join. If you want to connect with us to get some more information, there's a phone number as well as an email address. All of that information is readily available here for you at joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. Now, we're going to make sure to drop this into the comments on whatever means, if it's Zoom or if you're watching this on social media, to give you a quick link. But we do encourage you to not wait, to do it now. Go on ahead, click on over, find out more about this, and see how you can be one of a million. You know, when we desire change, of course, we want to pray for it, right? Because God is the source of all of our health and strength, right? He is the source. And when he empowers us and gives us opportunities to be part of the change that we seek, it is our responsibility to do so. We pray to God to open doors and to make a way, and we have to move our feet. And this is one of the ways that we can do that. So I encourage you to click on over, take a look at this program, see if it is something that you want to be a part of. And if so, go on ahead and click that join button, sign up, and we look forward to seeing you over as one of the million that is doing something, providing information, being part of the solution in the future of health. You take care. God bless. Be well. Bye-bye from Louisiana.
Hello everyone, Ellen McKnight here, and I am so excited to be reporting live from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I am the co-coordinator, state coordinator with Sister Nettie Johnson, and we are so excited about this All of Us initiative. Listen, chronic disease prevention is at the core of the work that we do here in Louisiana, and you know, it's very, very important for us to get to the root of chronic disease, and that's why the All of Us research program is so very, very important. So now listen, we want to encourage everyone to be a part, be the one in a million, but particularly the young adults. So it's really important that we reach out to young adults and include young adults in this work, because hey, they're affected by type 2 diabetes, overweight, obesity, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. It does not begin with, you know, our senior population. So again, thank you all for, you know, contributing to this work. Sister Nettie, back to you.
That was fabulous. Great job. And we want to be in prayer for the folks in Louisiana, because their weather is a little bit unstable right now. They were afraid that they would not have power. So these lovely ladies, Sister Ellen and Sister Nettie, were kind enough to actually record their presentations for us. So thank you, ladies. And we hope that you are doing okay where you are. All right, so we've had some other folks to join. Pastor Montgomery, I see your notes. Sister Carper, I see your notes. Would any of these individuals like to talk before we ask Brother Duke to take us over to Sister Norma Jackson?
Okay. Now, I know Sister Helen Bird Maloney from Dallas, Texas is on the phone, and I'm not sure, are you able to speak, Sister Helen? She's on, but I don't see where her phone or her microphone is on. So,
okay.
Thank you.
We certainly want to acknowledge her presence. We also want to acknowledge Sister Hickman from the Show Me State of Missouri. Sister Hickman, would you like to speak?
I'm excited about joining the All of Us group, because I'm a Black woman with grandchildren, and I want them to know what's going on as far as their ancestry is going on. And I'm one of the people who have had 2 bouts with cancer, And I have a family history of cancer, and they're different cancers. So I think I'm one of those people that they really probably should study, because I don't have the genes that they're looking for. But yet I've had 2 cancers and other members of my family have. So, you know, this is another thing. This is a probably hereditary thing that might be related to being Black. So I'm excited to learn more.
That is super. And that's a wonderful testimony. You've had multiple bouts of cancer and you are still here doing fine, it looks like. So we praise
doing fine. God is good.
We praise God for that. And we thank God for the medicine that does work, because thanks be to God, some of it does actually work, and we can have some longevity added to our years, added to our life. Amen. All right. Are we ready to go to Sister Norma Jackson? Mr. Producer, Brother Duke. Sister Jackson, come on down.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
It's good to be here with you all today. My background is a little dark, so sorry about that, but I am the Western Region Coordinator. I am new to the All of Us at this present time. I just got on in August. We do have a training class coming in November 18th and 19th, which I will be a part of and sending out to different ones. I would like to say that Pastor John Richardson was on, but he had to leave because he had another meeting. I am his secretary. He is the moderator for the Southern District here in Colorado Springs, Pueblo, and Denver, Colorado, and Wyoming. I am from New York originally. So Sister Brooklyn did not talk about the fried chicken from Kennedy Fried Chicken, but we and we know that we love that food, yes. And I have had high blood pressure, been taking high blood pressure pills since maybe 1980. And this is good for me because I'm learning different things. However, the pressure pill I've been on, my doctor recommended it, and they cannot change or substitute it. So I just need to learn more. I'm learning a lot from being on here. I want to thank Reverend Montgomery for asking me to come on and join. And I am looking forward to the training because I do need to be trained so I can recruit more people. I do represent Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Denver, Colorado. So thank you all for having me, and I'm learning a lot. I'm enjoying this this afternoon. And I had some other attendees that were supposed to be on, but I'm not sure if they made it. But thank you.
If they should get on, just let us know. We have no problem with acknowledging them and recognizing them.
Okay, we'll do it, yes.
Wonderful, thank you. And I think you're our newest team member, so welcome. So glad to have you.
Yes, ma'am.
So glad to have you. All right, everybody, remember our website to go to is it's joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. All right. Everybody ought to know that website by now, but I'm going to keep saying it. joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. Y'all, I'm just filling up the time a little bit because in a minute, we're going to go to start spreading the news. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Dr. Blackburn. Dr. Blackburn. In New York. I just wanted to sing, y'all, just to fill the time up. They don't let me sing on Sundays.
You did a good job, Sister Minor.
You did a very good job.
I was ready to do that little dance.
Oh my goodness. Well, we need to got like Sister Carter. She's our line dancer in the bunch. Is Dr. Blackburn still on? He was on earlier, and I know he was headed over to his church because he had a bunch of people that were going to participate tonight.
Sister Minor, at this particular time, I don't see Dr. Blackburn. Now, is there anyone from the eastern part of the United States that Dr. Blackburn asked to come on? Certainly, we would love to recognize you and for you to at least say, well, look, I'm here, I'm ready to go. Okay, well, if not, Sister Minor, we can just keep going to the west until Dr. Blackburn gets to his church and see what Dr. Johnson is doing in the far west.
All right, Dr. Johnson, come on down.
So go get down west. Frank, you're gonna be first. Okay.
Can't
He's
fight.
getting them together. That's what pastors do. Y'all hear him? He tells somebody, you're gonna be first.
Yeah, I thought I had a whole lot of time. I had a whole lot of time
That's
left.
all right. That's all right. We bringing you up, and we know that you can handle it. We're
Yes,
gonna
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
highlight you there, sir.
Yeah, so I give glory to God, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Honor to our visionary president, Dr. Jerry Young of the National Baptist Convention, USA Incorporated, and I'm just excited also to give honor to Dr. Michael Mauner, our director, the awesome director, who's doing an incredible job of actually impacting this nation, that he caught the vision that Dr. Young cast. And I'm the Far West coordinator in place to work with Alaska, Arizona, California, Nevada, Oregon, Utah. And today I'm in the great state of Washington, the home of the Space Needle that caused a gigantic reach into new technology. Also the home of Mount St. Helens that exploded and tried to kill us, but it didn't. And we still here, and this pandemic is not going to stop us either. And so that's why we're excited about all of us research and excited about the National Institutes of Health, because we are confident that we have a trusted voice, we have trusted content, and we are creating trusted space. I have one of our seniors here with us today. Everybody else probably thought they was going to show up at 6 o'clock. But Mr. Frank Barnes is here with us, and I want him to talk about how he feels about all of us research.
Hello, it's modern technology is new to me, but I feel that you never get too old to learn something. And so I join all of us so that I can be blessed and be a blessing to somebody and live 30 or 40 more years. Thank you.
All right, I also have one of our community leaders that worked real close with me as well as administrator, none other than Mrs. Diane West, who actually has retired from Housing and Urban Housing Administration. She worked real close with Fair Housing, and even today, as we work with the Eviction Road Assist Program, she helped someone get a house that was homeless. And so she also is excited about precision medicine. Mrs. Diane West.
Thank you, Pastor Johnson, for inviting me to be a part of this program. I've also joined all of us, and I'm in favor of it. I think it's something that is needed, and the research will go on forever. When I think about the next generation, and I think it's something that will be beneficial to them. When I look at it from the precision medicine point of view. Precision medicine is something that we really will benefit from. Too many times we go to the doctor, we get prescribed medication that they should know by now that is not for people of color. You know what I'm talking about, is that blood pressure medication. We take it, and next thing you know, our lips are swollen. How many years do we have to go on being prescribed this medication without them knowing this? I think that if we have this database in place that the doctors will have something to look at, to do research, and at some point in time, stop giving us medication that is not good for us. For myself, when I go to the doctor, I advocate for myself. When he starts prescribing medication for me, I ask the question. I say, you do realize that I'm African American, and will this work well with me? Forget about the other medications I'm taking, just will it work well with me as a Black female? That gives us a chance to have a dialogue about what he should be prescribing for me. And I can tell you more than one time, he has changed my medication because of that. So this is going to be a great program. I'm looking for it. I've started it. I still have to finish, but I will finish it. And so thank you for this opportunity.
And so thank y'all so much for letting us participate. I really appreciate that, First Lady Mana. And I just want to close because the people that are supposed to be here are not going to be here till about 20 more minutes. So I'm excited.
We'll come back to you when they arrive. Don't worry. Look, this is a telethon.
Well, thank you so much. So I just want to say I'm excited about the precision medicine at this point in the pandemic. I was at the dental office today, and I always, challenge my dentist. We're good friends. And I told him that we're in the process of losing 30% of our workforce with the federal government based on the executive order. They didn't take the shot. And so he said that's crazy. But he said, well, his good friend, who's a heart surgeon, is quitting because he don't want to take the shot. And so people are being destroyed because of a lack of knowledge, misinformation. And that's why it's so critical to have, I'm just going to say it one more time, a trusted voice, trusted content, and a trusted space. And the National Baptist Convention USA Incorporated, the Hope Project, Hope Ministry, is doing just that, giving us a trusted voice, trusted content, trusted space. So God bless you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. We thank you, Dr. Johnson. And I must say this, Dr. Johnson had more people lined up and we have other speakers. We got a little bit ahead of ourselves because a few people weren't able to get on when they had intended to. Some other people chose not to just be on camera, which sometimes takes a little bit longer. You tend to talk longer when your face is on the screen. At any rate, that's why we called on Dr. Johnson a little bit early, and Dr. Blackburn a little bit early, and even Sister Norma Jackson came on a little bit early. So we appreciate you guys. We know that for Sister Jackson and for Dr. Johnson, you guys are in a totally different time zone from us. It is still very early where you are. So we're going to give you an opportunity to come back. We apologize for moving fast, but y'all, this is just like, this live TV. So things happen. We're just going to keep it moving. We appreciate you guys for moving along with us. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Deacon McLean. I am representative of Pastor Johnson as well, who is my pastor. But I'm liking this program, this precision medicine. It reminds me of that FUBU, for us, by us. This medicine, this precision medicine, going to take care of us, and I'm really excited about being a part of this. And that's all I want to say.
I'm gonna bring you up, sir, so they can see you. Hold on. There you are.
Yes.
Just wanted to see your face. Thank you for coming on this evening. Appreciate you. All right. Anyone else from out there in the far west? They in the Pacific time zone. Anybody else from out there from Dr. Johnson's crew? All right. Before we move on, I'm trying to filibuster just a little bit like they do in live TV. If I knew how to juggle, I would throw some balls in the air to keep y'all occupied. But think about this. When you think about precision medicine, I want to say that Brother Moore from Alabama used the example about his eyeglasses. And he talked about how his glasses won't fit you or me, even though we all wear glasses. He talked about his dosage of medicine. Because he's a bigger fellow, it might not work on me because I'm 5'2.5" and he's probably 6'4". We might need the same medication, but a very different dose. We're all talking about being precise in our medication. What President Obama had in mind when he came up with this whole idea of precision medicine, he wanted us to have patient-centered care. And I brought Pastor Montgomery up on screen because hopefully he can help me along with this conversation a little bit. But President Obama wanted folks to have patient-centered care. What that means is being able to get what we need as individuals from our providers. I'm going to give you an example of as people of color. Sometimes we don't speak and comprehend things the exact same way that other people do because we use different words. Now, I'm not saying anything wrong with our comprehension. What I'm saying is our word usage is different. Sometimes our language is different, but it means the same thing. Think about individuals who you know who've had a prescription. And that prescription may say that they're supposed to take 2 pills a day. We know that that means you're going to probably take 1 in the morning, 1 at night. But if that doctor doesn't know how to talk to that patient and explain that to them, they may take those 2 pills at one time. And that's really called health literacy. One thing that precision medicine and also our H.O.P.E health ambassadors do is help people really get some health literacy. And all of this works together to bring about health equity, to put everybody on an even playing field when it comes to getting the health care they need, opening access for individuals. Pastor Montgomery, anything you want to add on that before we try to go back to New York?
Well, certainly, thank you, Sister Maida, and thank God for all the individuals that participated. A wealth of information and excitement around all of us, so we want to continue with that. Again, many of us have bear witness to going to the doctor, and it may take 3 or 4 months for them finally to get the doses right, the increase, the decrease. Certainly in precision medicine will narrow that down. And let's continue to encourage others to get involved. This generation, baby boomers, Generation Z, and those all individuals that are able to get involved. And those younger people, it's an opportunity not only for them to get involved to help themselves, but their parents as well, so that we can stop this family inheritance of certain disease and certain illness, and has been accepted as the fact, it just runs through our family. So why does it run through your family? So with precision medicine, we pray that hope that some of these discoveries down the road will be able to assist your family for generations to come. Because I like the song that said for years ago, we're family. And this gives us an opportunity to actually be family.
Wonderful. Thank you, Pastor Montgomery. I hope you all got the picture on that. I mean, you could visualize that, hopefully, even though there was not a video. Hopefully you visualize what he was talking about. Hopefully y'all saw my little dance I was doing too.
Yes.
I have been singing and dancing tonight because this is live television. All right, let's take a moment. We're going to do a couple of things because we're a little bit ahead of schedule here. We want to acknowledge and recognize, Sister Carper, thank you for reminding me. We want to recognize our national leadership. Again, we mentioned Dr. Jerry Young, our president of the National Baptist Convention, USA Incorporated. Dr. Alvin Edwards, our general secretary. Dr. Alvin Love, our chair of Federal Faith-Based Development Initiative. And of course, Reverend Dr. Michael O'Miner, our national director of NBCUSA liaison to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. These are the gentlemen that the Lord has blessed to help to lead us in this effort. So this is what we're going to do. We have a video that we want to show really quickly. Our director, producer, tech person extraordinaire, Brother Duke Thomas Robinson, is going to share with us a video of Dr. Miner. And Dr. Miner happens to be my other half. This is a recording of him with Dr. Lavora Williams, who is actually one of our Hope team members. She is faculty at the University of Kentucky, and she was fortunate to be able to be one of the individuals who worked very closely on the research for the vaccines for the coronavirus. So she is a credentialed researcher. We're going to do that. Then we are going to come back and prayerfully then we can speak to Dr. Blackburn. We will then go back if Dr. Richmond Johnson has anyone else who has come on. Also, if Sister Norma Jackson has anyone else, because we know we kind of caught them a little early. They didn't get to bring on the folks they wanted to bring on. And then we're going to go to Sister Teresa Fales in Michigan, because she now is in a location where her technology is working. Okay, Dr. Johnson said he has a young lady, a young adult who is ready now. Let's let him talk, because he's been kind enough to work with us on being ahead of schedule. And then we'll watch this video with Dr. Miner and Dr. Lavora Williams. All right, Dr. Johnson, is in your hands, sir. Unmute yourself, sir.
Am I unmuted? Am I good?
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Yes, I have Mr. Daniel Rosales, who is a family man, recently married within a couple of years, and is impacting community, a credible messenger. And he too was challenged with the vaccine. However, he understands now precision medicine. And that's an ongoing challenge. Understand that one size don't fit all. And I started this dialogue with him based on 3 points. Do the research, talk to your doctor, take the shot after you get those confirmations. Daniel, will you come on up next?
Hello, everybody. You guys see me good?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm Daniel Rosales. Nice to meet everybody. I'm very excited to be a part of this All of Us program. I'm more excited that it's a precision medicine program. Just like Pastor Johnson said, one size doesn't fit all. I believe that there's a large blanket in medicine that they cover the world with instead of the individual. It would make me feel more comfortable and more confident in medicine if I knew that it was specifically driven towards my needs, my specific body, my body type, my children's, my wife, their body type, because too many times everyone's thrown under the same umbrella, same blanket, and they're given the same treatment and medicine that might work for somebody else that might not work for this person's body. But because it has worked for other people, they're going to tell you to continue to take it, but it might be more harmful as opposed to helpful. My issue with the vaccine was, how would it affect me personally, not how it would affect anybody else or make them feel about me taking it, but how would it affect my body? Nobody did any research on my body and my medical history to see if it would fit my body. So I'm not gonna hold you guys too long, but that's all I have to say. And I appreciate you guys welcoming me to the program.
Oh, that's super. Thank you. Thank you. So perfect lead in to our video of Dr. Minor and Dr. LaVor Williams. Thank you so much, Dr. Richmond Johnson.
Yeah, I gotta go make dinner. Okay. All right. Are you ready to say something?
Here's yourself, Dr. Johnson.
I'm good.
Brother Duke, take us back to the top on the Minor and Williams video, sir. Thank you. Can't hear him, Brother Duke. While he's doing that, let me acknowledge our team.
Initiative is all about.
Okay, go ahead.
With that being said, our newest initiative is from the National Institutes of Health, and it's called the All of Us Research Program. We know that the genesis of this is in precision medicine. Would you just shed some light on what the precision medicine initiative is all about?
Oh, precision medicine, it's a way that we can treat an individual precisely at the needs of that individual. So whatever treatment that we're prescribing, whatever medication we're prescribing, has that individual's at heart. So it's not one medicine treats all. It's a medicine that treats an individual based on their risk factors, their genetic makeup, et cetera.
All right. Well, then briefly, what is the All of Us Research Program then? It's built in the foundation of precision medicine. So what is the All of Us Research Program?
The All of Us Research Program is a nationwide research study that's funded by the National Institutes of Health. And the goal of the research is to understand what it is that causes a person to get sick and how to help that person stay healthy. And people who join will provide information about their health, their habits, their environment, meaning what is it like where they live, work, and play. And then as the researchers look at those patterns, they're going to learn what factors are affecting a person's health. That will help them in the future develop treatments for that individual.
And I guess down the road, that could even be things like us for African Americans, could be sickle cell. And of course, we're going through right now, this COVID-19. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So, well, how would you join? How people would join this the All of Us program?
People can join by going to the website, allofus.org/together.
Okay. All right. That's simple enough. Well, I gotta go a little bit different. You know, if you got me and I got you, look, again, I'm so excited to have you to be able to share with us today. Now, it's important for a lot of people to be represented in this study, but why is it especially important for people of color to be represented in this research?
It's important because much of the treatments that we are using today were developed with the white men. And a lot of reasons why that is true is that that's who volunteered to participate. Okay. So it's very important that people of color, especially Blacks, volunteer to participate in All of Us. And in that way, treatments can be made specifically for us, for all of us. And that's one thing that I particularly like about the All of Us program, is that it's trying to recruit the number of people that matches the makeup of the United States. So if minorities make up 38% of the United States population, the researchers are trying to make sure that the All of Us has data from, that 38% of that data is from minorities in the United States.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So now let's be honest. You know, this, when it comes to researching African Americans, we've had some mistakes. It's been some missteps. I think about the Tuskegee situation, Henrietta Lacks. But I guess we learned some lessons. But what lessons have we learned, and what would you say to people who may be skeptical, especially people of color, and get involved in this research? What would you say to them to make them feel more comfortable?
Wow. We can't deny our ugly history regarding minorities and research, but there are processes in place now to avoid that. Prior to conducting any research, we have to go through a very detailed process of getting that study approved, where we describe everything that we're going to do from the time that we interface with the participant, how we recruit them, what's going to happen after we recruit them, what's going to happen as part of the study, what we're going to do with the data after the study. We have to describe all of that before we can even enroll the first person. And the All of Us program is focused on authentically engaging participants in a way that respects their interests, their values, and their personal needs. And we have to make sure that the potential participants of the All of Us program understand that they will be protected as research participants, and that no harm will come to them, and that their data will be used in a way to help others and not hurt anyone in the process.
All right, excellent. And again, thank you. I'm so glad we got that done. Again, if people want to join, is allofusresearch.org/together. Wow, we cover a lot.
All right. All right. All right. Something happened there with our technology, but I hope we got the gist of what the two good doctors were saying, and neither one of them are present with us tonight, but hopefully you understood what they were saying to us. We need to just understand what All of Us is about. And at some point, we got to have some faith and some trust in our medical community, in our providers. That is the key also. All right, so we are going to go back. Dr. Johnson is rocking and rolling in Spokane, Washington. He says he has one more person that is ready to talk. So Dr. Richmond Johnson, if we can spotlight Dr. Johnson, bring him on back up. There we are. Go ahead and just unmute, and the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. I have one more health coordinator. She actually is our co-leader for our health ministry, and sold out to catching up. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but we started out behind. I mean, that was a privileged group of people that had a head start, and now they're telling us we all equal. So we're catching up, and so thank y'all for helping us catch up. And our health ministry coordinator, who's also Minister of Music, is excited about precision medicine, all of us. And this is Sister H.O.P.E.
One more, Dr. Johnson.
Hello, I'm Hope, and I'm excited about All of Us precision medicine because of so often doctors send you home with different medicine they want to run trials on you and stuff. And with this program, I'm happy that they can take your data and they can prescribe for you the right kind of medicine. So all that time that's wasted, it'll be good for you. So you have the right kind of medicine that you need. So that's why I'm excited about the program. Thank you.
Very good. Excellent. And you know, she basically told us time was money and time is life and death. We wasting time trying to find the right medicine. She's saying we want the doctors to use precision medicine to give us the right one from the beginning, prayerfully. All right. Let's acknowledge our Hope team just really quickly.
Pastor White.
Pastor White, Okay.
Dr. White. Okay.
Dr. White.
Yeah, I'm on President Johnson's team.
Okay. Are you on the phone, Dr. White? I'd love to bring your face up so we can see you, or you're on the screen on the.
I'm on the phone.
Okay.
I'm on the phone.
Okay, go right ahead and speak, sir.
Okay, to our national president, to his official staff, and to all of you, blessings be unto all of you. I'm with President Johnson here out in the Pacific Northwest. And I think many of our problems could definitely be, I want to say, resolved in that we ought to seek our Black doctors, brothers and sisters. I have an excellent Black doctor. It took me a few years to come around to her, but my wife spoke so highly of her. And we're both now seeing her, and I believe she is practicing precision medicine. Now, our church, the Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church here in Seattle, I was inspired by our president to form a medical ministry in the church. And we have done so, although we may have taken a few steps backwards. But what we emphasize in our church is cancer. I am one who have had prostate cancer. My wife also has had breast cancer. And what we have done, we have partnered with Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research and the Prostate Foundation. And our emphasis is on especially men. My dad died because of the prostate cancer. And so I began to research and study this. And eventually, my urologist told me that I had it also. But the good thing about it is that her words was that we can cure it. And so I'm cured of prostate cancer at this point. But I certainly just want to lift our state president up, Dr. Johnson. He is so inspiring. And the fact that he came to our church, that's what impressed me more. He came to our church and assisting us in every way possible to establish this health ministry. So I just want to help him as much as I can in this ministry. And God bless to all of you who are presenting this in a nationwide conference, I would say. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is just absolutely fabulous. Thank you for sharing your personal testimonies, because that's what makes health ministry real. And we know that one of the things that our H.O.P.E ministry does in training our health ambassadors, it's either help people grow their existing health ministry or help them start one. So thank you for sharing. Cancer is a very important focus to have, because a lot of time cancer is not always genetic. I know in your case, you said it was, but sometimes it's not genetic. Sometimes it's environmental. Sometimes it's brought about by our habits. It just kind of depends. And when I say by environmental, a lot of times people live around things that are carcinogens. So any number of things. So thank you for sharing. Thank you. And we are just thrilled to have these folks from the Pacific time zone who were kind enough to get on a little early for us. So thank you. Appreciate you. I want to share real quickly. We're giving Dr. Blackburn time to come on, and we're going to go back to Sister Teresa in a moment. She's gotten her technology, gotten to where she could get a connection. But I want to again acknowledge our team. Dr. Michael O'Miner, myself, I'm Lottie Miner, Pastor Bernard Montgomery, Sister Bettina Campbell, Pastor Dexter Moraney, Sister Ellen McKnight, Sister Dr. Felisa Washington, Minister Geraldine Moore, Dr. Dessie Levy, Sister Linda Carper, Sister Loretta Miller, Dr. Lavora B. Williams, and Sister Nettie Johnson. These are the people who make up our HOPE team, and we try to provide resources, not only about all of us, but about so many things that affect our health. All right, I just got a note a moment ago from Sister Geraldine Moore that we had not talked about Henrietta Lacks in depth. And we know that oftentimes the reason that people of color have not participated in research is because of the things that happen to individuals like Henrietta Lacks. So I'm going to ask Minister Moore to prepare to talk about that. Let's go quickly. I'm not going to sing again, but let's go to New York. If Dr. Blackburn is ready. Dr. Blackburn, are you there? If you're there, just unmute yourself and speak, and we will bring you up on the spotlight.
Sister Maida, I don't think he's ready.
Okay. Thank you, Pastor Montgomery. I'm just looking at one screen, so that's why I did that. So let's go now. Let's go now to Brother Duke has another filler about Henrietta Lacks.
At the center of the Henrietta Lacks story are people asking questions. For people trying to understand the biology of human cells, it's there. For bioethicists, for patients. This is why Johns Hopkins is committed to outreach and education for all the community.
It's a labor of love. We all feel like we're connected to this beautiful woman who we call the mother of medicine. It really makes you think about how powerful an impact one person unknowingly could make.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming to learn more about my great-grandmother and what her legacy has left for all of us here today. So over 60 years ago,
in my capacity as the Director of Outreach for the Institute for Clinical and Translational Research, I organize educational programs related to Henrietta Lacks. And the main focus is to increase awareness of Henrietta Lacks' impact on medicine and society, to gain a better understanding of the science behind HeLa cells, and also to create an open dialogue about the social issues that were occurring around the time in which Henrietta Lacks' cells were cultured.
I would say that Henrietta is probably, if not the most important, certainly one of the most important women in science and medicine. And we all learn and follow Henrietta Lacks' legacy as we contribute to research and medicine.
Henrietta Lacks was a 31-year-old woman admitted to Johns Hopkins in 1951 for the diagnosis and treatment of cervical cancer. Unfortunately, she had a very aggressive cancer, and within a year, she had died. As part of the care she received at Johns Hopkins, the cells from her cervix were brought into a laboratory and cultured and have become the first human living cell line, which has allowed us to learn remarkable things about how human cells function.
That was really, in my opinion, the launch pad. Probably the greatest discovery in biomedical research in the last half of the 20th century. It has led to numerous discoveries and development of technologies.
It provided the ability for us to understand how cells grow, how cells divide, whether cells can survive in extreme climates, going into outer space, how radiation damages cells, how we can produce lots of material to make things like vaccines, which is all part of what the HeLa cell has done for science and for the public.
Just the fact that, 65 years later, a sample of our grandmother's cells still exists out in the world today is almost superhuman.
Our responsibility is to honor the legacy of Henrietta, to thank her family and thank her posthumously each year, which is what we do, we have a Henrietta Lacks Memorial Lecture. I think last year we had 1,000 people attend. Each year we organize the Henrietta Lacks High School Symposium. We've partnered with the Henrietta Lacks Legacy Group, the Turner Station Conservation Teams, and other groups to form a book club that builds a bridge for people who live in this community and Hopkins researchers to get together and really talk about issues. We also have the Microscope Day, in which we open up the laboratory of one of our colleagues, Jim Potter. They learn about the significance of her cells. The Johns Hopkins Urban Health Institute offers a $15,000 partnership grant to community-based organizations that partner with Johns Hopkins researchers to address health challenges that are impacting people who live in Baltimore. We also partner with Dunbar High School to offer the Henrietta Lacks Scholarship for individuals who are interested in pursuing careers in medicine. And that is really, to us, one of the ultimate ways of honoring Henrietta Lacks, is to increase the prevalence of individuals working in medicine who understand the unique challenges of the community.
This scholarship is way more than just academics. Is me being a part of a legacy. It shows you that Henrietta Lacks herself did more than help cure diseases. Her sacrifice, it has given teenagers like me an opportunity to excel in their future.
The students are the next generation. They're the next generation of doctors, researchers, scientists. So to get them exposed to the story of Henrietta Lacks and see the mistakes that were made and how we are moving forward, possibilities are endless.
What was most interesting to me was what the providers were saying.
Collaboration between the community and academics is what medicine is supposed to be. We're not supposed to be an ivory tower. We are supposed to be working with the people we serve. And by reaching out to the community, we better understand them, their needs, and they understand what it takes for us.
At some point in some time in life, everybody's gonna get sick. Everybody's gonna suffer from some type of disease, some type of cancer, some type of dementia, any type of thing. So we need research to, find cures, find medication, and find some kind of prevention. So I think it's very important research, and I think, we need to do our part to get involved.
So again, I want to say thank you for helping us honor my great-grandmother Henrietta Lacks, and what
Henrietta passed away, but yet she still lives on, and she's making a huge impact on society today.
Oh, wow, wonderful. We're going to go to Minister Geraldine Moore is going to come back for a moment and just add a few more tidbits about Henrietta Lacks.
Okay, so Henrietta Lacks is referred to as the mother of medicine. She was not the first person whose cells were harvested, but she is the first person whose cells lived on and began to multiply and divide. She died in 1951, but her cells are still being used, not only in the United States, but in every country. So many scientists have used her cells. So when I think about Henrietta Lacks, I think about if one person could make the contributions to medical science that she has, what would happen if 1 million of us was in this study? Henrietta Lacks cells helped to develop the polio vaccine. As you saw on the video, her cells has been used in the study of cures for tuberculosis. And just so many things has medical science breakthroughs have come because of Henrietta Lacks. There's a movie about her that Oprah Winfrey plays, the legacy of Henrietta Lacks, the HeLa cells. And the reason why she is a legacy, because since 1951, there's it is 70 years that they're still studying and learning from her cells. And they can do the same thing for us. Who knows if there's a medical cure that's within each of us, if we would just give those medical samples, just a blood sample, a urine sample, and they can do wonders. So I always refer to her. She is an important person in medicine. And again, if each of us got involved, if one person can make contributions to medical science, just think what 1 million of us could do. Thank you, Sister Minor.
Oh, thank you, Minister Moore. I love the way you put that. We don't know what kind of difference we can make. We just don't know. And so that's great information. And just like the motto for all of us says, the future of health begins with you. It begins with each one of us. We're going to go over to Sister Teresa Fales, and we are so glad that she was able to get a connection. Sister Teresa, you have the floor, my friend.
Good evening, everyone. I am excited. I am in Detroit, Michigan, the home of the Motor City and the original Motown sound. And I want to first thank Sister Ophelia Carr and my pastor, Dr. Wallace Mills Jr., for filling in while I was having all of this technical difficulties. I am actually in a suburb of Detroit, and it's quite windy and cold out here tonight, around 40 degrees. And so I was having real connection problems. I had to go somewhere else. But I am so excited about this project, and our community, our church is excited about it, because this is new for us. As people of color, we've been used to being just treated with whatever the doctor says is okay. We go to the doctor, and if the doctor says, this is what you should take, we say, okay. We don't ask questions about it. We need to ask questions about our body. So this study will help bring that about. I have a history in my family of cancer, diabetes, and as Sister Minor was talking about environmental factors, I'm a product myself of COPD and never smoked a day in my life. But it was the environment that I worked in that had asbestos and smokers constantly. So praise the Lord, he's keeping my lungs strong. So I'm thankful for that. But we need to find out about these things, because our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren need to know about it. We have people that don't know all their medical history, or may not even know who all their parents necessarily were. So this study can help find out what are some of the things that are going on in our genes today, so that we can know how to be treated for this. We are not a one-size-fits-all, as been stated. We need to have precision medicine, so it's geared to us, for us, so that it will help us. If each one of us would just reach out to one person, we would make a big difference just in our churches, our communities. Reach out to our family members and say, don't you want to know a little more about what's going on with your body, or what could go on with it? Maybe there's a picture of health, and that's wonderful now, but we don't know what may happen down the line. So we need to become aware of these things, and health literacy, as Sister Minor said, is very important. We need to know. I am so proud to be in this, because I am new to Hope Ministry, and I'm trying to get involved with this big responsibility for Michigan, Missouri, Minnesota, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Ohio, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. So we're all coming together to reach out so that we can touch each other and touch other people, because we can reach this 1 million mark. We can do it. And we know that when people of color decide that they want to go out there and they want to do things, we know that we can do it, because we can do all things through Christ Jesus, who strengthens us. So we know that we can do it. We just have to put our minds to it and get together and get it done. And this sign up effort, this telethon, we thank you, National Baptist Convention USA Incorporated and Dr. Jerry Young. We thank you, National Institute of Health. And we thank the Hope Health Ministry Initiative. Dr. Minor, Sister Minor, Dr. Montgomery, Minister Moore, just all that team that's just so knowledgeable. I don't want to start calling off names, I'll leave somebody out, but you've seen a lot of them tonight. We have nutritionists, we have people that for exercise, for mental health, whatever it is you need, come and be a part of us and be a part of this project. And just thank you so much for accepting me at this late time. I appreciate it. God bless.
Sister Teresa, you did an awesome job. Awesome.
Yes.
That technology went off for a reason. You were meant to be near the end because everything you said resonated. Come on, Sister Linda Carper. We want to talk about the health observances. We've talked about a lot of health-related issues. Sister Carper going to talk about health observances ministry to be more effective in what you do, including talking about all of us.
Yes, thank you, Sister Minor. And as part of Health Ambassador Training, we provide this information. Each month, we focus on different health observances. And for the month of October, we're at October 27th, but for the month of October, health observances include National Church Safety and Security Month, also National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We're still wearing our pink. And then National Bullying Prevention Month. Upcoming with the month of November, we want to remember Diabetes Awareness Month. And then on November 14th, it's Diabetes ID Day. In the month of November, we also have Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, National Alzheimer's Disease and Caregiver Month, Pancreatic Cancer. On Sunday, November 21st, we're asking everyone, if you will, to wear purple as we bring awareness to pancreatic cancer. And then November 18th, the American Cancer Society Great American Smokeout. So these health observances will be shared in the chat, but we want to make sure each month we are bringing observances to individuals who may have forgotten or just go to the side. But it's an awareness for all of us, our health, outreach, prevention, and education. If you remember HOPE, Health, Outreach, Prevention, and Education, it is about building healthy communities, one congregation at a time. So we will share this information in the chat with you. And again, we encourage you to join all of us at joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. And then remember, if your schedule allows, please join us for the November 18th and 19th Health Ambassador Training for that Sister Norma Jackson and Pastor Johnson will be facilitating. And that takes care of October and November health observances. Sister Minor.
Go ahead and talk about December if you have it in front of you.
Yes, ma'am, I do. Okay. For the month of December, the health observances include, and again, like I said, you will have this. We have December 1st, where we recognize World AIDS Day, National Drunk and Drugged Driving Prevention Month is recognized in December. Then National Influenza, it's flu season. So December 5th through the 11th, we want to put a focus on as key to our All of Us partnership, National Influenza Vaccination Week. So we want to make sure that we recognize all of those observances. Again, let me repeat, October, we're celebrating or recognizing, bringing awareness to National Church Safety and Security Month. We have participated and are participating in what we call a CERT webinar, and that's Community Emergency Response Team webinar. And we will actually have a graduation for those who did participate November 6th. We hope to put it in via Zoom so that you can celebrate with us. Also, National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and then National Bullying Prevention Month. The month of November, a couple of days away, Diabetes Awareness Month. Diabetes Decide Day is November 14th. And then Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, National Alzheimer's Disease Awareness Month, and National Caregiver Month. Pancreatic cancer. Remember, on Sunday, November 21st, if you will, wear your purple and send photos to share with our Hope Facebook page. And then American Cancer Society, the Great American Smokeout, is November 18th. And then in December, on December 1st, World AIDS Day, National Drunk and Drug Driving Prevention Month is made aware in December. And then National Influenza Vaccination Week, December 5th through 11th.
Wonderful.
Share this with you. I am putting this in the chat. So you will have that as a reminder.
Thank you so much, Harper. Great information. That health observance calendar takes the guesswork out of the work that our health ministries do. It makes it easier because we've got the information already laid out for you about all these health observances that impact our lives, or all these illnesses that impact our lives. We want to learn how to prevent them within our congregations and in the communities we serve. All right, once again, I want to make everyone aware, remind everyone that this is a production of the National Baptist Convention, USA Incorporated. Our president is Dr. Jerry Young. Our motto, which is just so beautifully stated, envisioning the future exceptionally. Our leadership team, under the leadership of Dr. Young, we have Dr. Alvin Edwards as our General Secretary, Dr. Alvin Love, our Chair, Federal Faith-Based Development Initiative, Dr. Michael O. Minor, the National Director of the NBCUSA Liaison to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Our Hope Health team that has worked so diligently to make this happen tonight. I'm going to share their names again. Our team believes in the healing ministry of Jesus. That's why we are health ministry. We talk a lot about physical health, but we know that we are mind, body, and spirit. It's all three parts. And if one part suffers, the other two suffer. So that's why health ministry is so particularly important, particularly in our churches, because we spend a lot of time talking about how Jesus is a healer, but sometimes we forget to recognize that we're the only hands and feet that he has. And so we have to get out there and put the information where people can get it. We have to direct them to resources that they need so that they can live the healthy, full lives that the Lord desires us to live. So our health team, our leader, Dr. Michael O. Minor, who unfortunately could not be with us tonight, myself, Sister Lottie Minor, Pastor Bernard Montgomery, who's been so instrumental tonight in helping get this together, Sister Bettina Campbell, Pastor Dexter Moraney, Sister Ella McKnight, Dr. Felisa Washington, Minister Geraldine Moore, Dr. Dessie Levy, Sister Linda Carper, Sister Loretta Miller, Dr. Labor Williams, Sister Nettie Johnson, and Brother Thomas Duke Robinson, who is behind the scenes making it happen tonight. I want to say he's on the wheels of steel. He's not a DJ. We're not playing music, but he is the one behind the scenes that is changing these screens and helping us make sure that all of our technology is in order. So we certainly want to acknowledge and thank him. All right, we're going to just circle around one more time because we know the timing kind of got off, but it's live, y'all. It's live and in living color. Dr. Johnson, did we give all your folks an opportunity to speak? Okay. All right. I think Dr. Blackburn has something to come up. He's not here. Let's go back to Sister Norma, since we kind of got off schedule and brought her up earlier than she expected. Sister Norma Jackson, do you have anyone else who would like to speak?
No, ma'am, not at this time. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you, ma'am. We're still going to circle back to everyone else. Since we're circling, we'll go back to sunny Florida and Sister Brooklyn Rogers.
No, we are all set here in Florida. Thank you.
All righty. And we just heard from Sister Teresa and the other two individuals, Pastor Mills and Sister Carr, who was accompanying her tonight. And then we were going to take it back to Pastor Montgomery, Southwest Region 1. And he was there along with the folks at the Hill, Hernando, Pastor Montgomery, anyone else there local, they're in your locality?
No, no one else, Sister Mine.
All right, because we want to give everybody an opportunity. And then last but not least, the Moors in Alabama and their wonderful team. Team Alabama.
I just want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. And we hope that what we shared does not end here. If you need more information, please feel free to contact any of us or go to the Hope webpage, and we'll be happy to talk to you one-on-one to answer all of your questions. Again, thank you, Sister Minor.
Wonderful. Thank you so very much for that. And we just appreciate our entire team and everybody that is viewing, whether they're viewing it live or whether they're going to watch it later. We know that somebody's going to be blessed by this information. All righty. We know our website. I'm going to say it one last time before we close out. joinallofus.org/NBCUSA, and that stands for National Baptist Convention USA. I am going to ask Pastor Montgomery to come back up if he has any closing remarks. We will stay on Zoom after we get off social media. We'll stay on Zoom for a minute. But if he has any other general closing remarks about hope or about precision medicine before we say farewell to our Facebook viewers and our YouTube viewers.
Nothing in particular to Hope and Precision Medicine. I thank all the celebrities that we had on from the breadth of this country, did a wonderful job, and their insight and their input as far as all of us and the health ambassadors. What I would say, those of you, it doesn't matter what state that you're from. Sister Brooklyn, she's originally from New York, so she can talk to some people in New York. Someone with Sister Jackson said that they were from New York. They can talk to individuals in New York. So what we're saying, or what I'm saying, let's reach across the breadth of this nation and encourage family members, friends, when you go to your high school reunion, whatever it may be, let's encourage people from the breadth of this country to join all of us. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you, everyone. This has been fabulous. I'm going to do a gallery view so folks can see these wonderful smiling faces. Those who don't have your cameras on, I'm going to ask you to turn them on just for a second because we are so very appreciative. All righty. Now, one last thing before we sign off of social media, we're going to ask everybody to please complete your surveys about this production. We want to know if we're doing a good job. We want to know what you want to hear from us. We want to get better. This is all about growing. So we encourage everyone to please complete your surveys at the end of this. Do it while it's fresh on your mind, because if you wait, you'll forget and it won't happen. So this helps us to grow. It helps us do better. All right. I appreciate you, everyone. All right. So I believe that is all that we have for tonight. Again, remember, joinallofus.org/NBCUSA. The future of health begins with you. And this is the Precision Medicine Initiative. All right, everyone, this has been wonderful. We pray Godspeed on everyone who participated and everyone who is viewing. And we hope and pray that you have a blessed and wonderful evening. We're going to sign off social media. Zoom participants, stay on, please.